Breaking news from the Alert Center. One person is injured after a crash in Omaha's Midtown area early this morning. This happened shortly before 3 a.m. Omaha police officers responded to the crash near 34th and Hamilton Streets. And police dispatch tells us initial reports indicate the victim's injuries are serious. And according to our crew on the scene, and as you see in this video here, a vehicle ended up in the front yard of a home in this incident. And though there is no damage to the house, there is some damage to the yard there that we see. Well, my name is Elena Riley. Thank you very much for joining me this Tuesday morning here at the Alert Center, where I bring you our top headlines. So we have some more to get to. Let's head there. Also, that happened this morning is that crews with the Omaha Public Power District worked to resolve power outages early this morning. This was mostly in the West Omaha area. And at about 4:30 a.m., OPPD's outage map showed just under 1,500 customers without power. That's in West Omaha, as I said. That's from 3 different outages. And as of 5 a.m., only 164 customers did not have power. So we'll head to their website to go check that out. Well, the main outage was located at 144th and Pacific. That was per the map, and drivers were asked to be cautious of possible traffic lights out in the area. So if we see here, this is where you can go and check out the outages as well as report an outage. So very important here. If we do click on this, we see that the outage map is actually not working. So we're not entirely sure where they're at with that restoration, but we're hoping on an update very, very soon to see where we're at. Like I said, last thing we knew, we were way down on those outages. So we will bring you that update as well. All right, now to more top headlines then. Well, the pedestrian fatally struck by a vehicle in Northeast Lincoln on Saturday has been identified. 61-year-old Christine Hess of Omaha was named as the pedestrian, and she had served as Director of Operations at Civic Nebraska. That's a statewide nonprofit based in Lincoln. She was there since September 29th in that position. And Civic Nebraska said that Hess was walking to one of its events and was struck just outside of the venue in this incident. And the crash involved a tow truck owned by Midwest Towing. A report states the driver was operating the vehicle in an inattentive manner leading up to the collision. And police also said that Hess was distracted by a phone before the crash, but as of now, police say there are no charges and the driver is cooperating. But anyone with information, you can call 402-441. Pardon me, let me say that again for you. 402-441-6000. And those wishing to remain anonymous, you can contact Lincoln Crime Stoppers at 402-475-3600. Well, the Omaha Police Department is working to find the man suspected in a murder from last Tuesday. And police are searching for Vangelo Moore. He's 22, in the murder of Joshua Perrin. He was 34. This happened near 56th and Hamilton Streets. Well, Moore is considered armed and dangerous, and he's described as 5'11", 160 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. So we'll go back here to that scene then. Moore is wanted for first-degree murder, possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, second-degree assault, and 2 counts of use of a firearm to commit a felony. That's according to OPD. And anyone with information as to Moore's whereabouts is asked to contact the Omaha Police Homicide Unit at 402-444-5656. And if you wish to remain anonymous, you can contact Omaha Crime Stoppers at 402-444-STOP there. Well, today, Omaha City Council will hold its weekly meeting with a few notable items on the agenda. The council will vote on plans to expand property at Workhorse Casino that's involving indoor and outdoor entertainment. They will also vote on tax increment financing for the Little Bohemia Development Project. Also on the agenda today is a vote for an agreement between the city and the nonprofits Together and Heartland Family Service. This is for $69,000 to provide rehousing for homeless people for 1 year. This has been a problem Mayor Ewing has been working to address. Well, another item up for vote is a $400,000 grant for Project Harmony as part of a 5-year initiative with Omaha Police to combat sex trafficking here in the metro. Plus, another thing is a vote to change regulations to allow chickens and other poultry within city limits. So those backyard chickens and things that we have been talking about. Well, the council meets at 2 p.m. on most Tuesdays, and if you can't make it, the meetings are live streamed on the city's website. All right, last up this morning is that today there will be details on this year's Holiday Lights Festival here in Omaha. We will learn more about this. We see this is footage from last year, the festival, so a lot of fun. The 25 year, that was really, really big. Of course, this year the city is marking the 26th year of the event. It's now being held at the Jean Leahy Mall in downtown. And this year there will be a larger focus on food insecurity. That's according to a release. Well, last year, the event kicked off the Season of Giving, and ConAgra Brands Foundations ran a Shine the Light on Hunger campaign through the festival season, and all of the proceeds went to the Food Bank of the Heartland. Well, a news conference over the festival is set for 10:30 a.m. this morning, and Mayor John Ewing Jr. will be joined by other city officials for this announcement. So I'm hoping to learn more on that. Fun event. All right, we'll head here to First Alert 6, where we have all of these top headlines online. This is 6 Things You Need to Know. It's Tuesday, November 18th. I bring this web story to you at about 6 a.m. every weekday morning, and then this live stream at about a little after 8 a.m. to talk over these headlines. Great. Thank you very much for joining me, and have a good start to your Tuesday.